Okay, this is for the BASES Project, the BASES Project Summer Seminars, and this is for Saturday the 15th of June and Sunday the 16th of June in Pewsey, and that's Bouverie Hall, and it's the hall we've been using for the last few years, running up I think about 12 years now. So putting it in a nutshell, these are the speakers, and we will go with the first because we got it in our hand at the moment. Okay, on Saturday we have Jill Kirkham, Mark Pilkington, Jeannie Rebane, Mark Rayworth, and a major presentation, very difficult to get her, Deborah Hatswell, and she will be doing the entire afternoon. And after that we will have a Q&A panel discussion. There's been criticism that we haven't been doing that in the past. We'll be doing it now. On the Sunday we open with Julie Phelps, then followed by Thomas Mikey Jensen. Both of those are sort of space things. And then we have Syed Noah after lunch, and he will be talking about Egypt. He's got very, very detailed stuff on Egypt. And then for the rest of the afternoon, we have Lucy Wyatt and Sandy Adams and another speaker called Teresa. And some of that material will contain information from Professor Valentina Sarkova. This is a detailed full afternoon discussion and chat and presentation. And at the end of that, we will have a Q&A, and with that Q&A, we have Bob Osborne to add his insights into the same kind of information that you will have heard that afternoon. Okay, this is basically the background to each of the speakers. Jill Kirkham is a mind alchemist, which is a developed state change of alchemy, which encompasses perception shifts to enhance the human experience. Jill teaches how to access 4D and 5D and other perceptions. Jill is a catalyst for perception shifts, state change, and simplifying our human abilities in their cosmic nature. There is nothing new age about this. It's a deep inner work and self-inquiry. Deborah Hatswell. Her website is debhatswell.wordpress.com. She will be speaking about cryptids, creatures, UFO, the unexplained, paranormal and supernatural. Deborah leads the BBR investigations. She is an investigator and researcher of the strange and unexplained. A witness to a cryptid creature herself, in 1982, Deborah set out to find out other people who had seen and experienced these phenomena. Deborah is a self-taught parapsychologist and is a leading expert in the fields of cryptozoology, the unknown and paranormal, investigating cases of Bigfoot, dogmen, UFO, alien and abductions, the supernatural, entity attachment, hauntings, unsolved mysteries, and all manner of phenomena give her a unique skill set. She's really difficult to get her down here. It's a big deal. This could be the only opportunity to meet her, so I really do urge that you try and get down here. Jeannie Rebane is a humanist celebrant. Her talk will involve synchronicity, astrocartography, and a roadmap to this reality. Jeannie started her spiritual journey well over 30 years ago. Jeannie's unfolding journey and her love of astrology brought astrocartography, also known as astrolocation, into her life. Her personal story shows if we trust our intuition, embrace our authenticity, dare to take risks, and follow the signs, they can lead us to profound experiences, highlighting just how interconnected and powerful we are. Jeannie has had a sellout show at Chapter Arts Centre, Cardiff, Stand Up Spirituality. Given talks at Swansea UFO Society and numerous women's institutions. This involves also, some of the talks there have been with Mark Rayworth, and his talk is Converging into Separation. Mark's new talk, exclusive to the BASES conference, is an in-depth look into the elusive nature of our ever-moving reality through the lens of his personal experience. In short, the sonic rituals. Mark has had many different paranormal experiences from a very young age and was witness to one of the biggest UFO sightings in the world, dubbed Night of the Triangles. That's near Wales. From ritual magic, narrative overlays upon natural cycles and the true creative power of our collective, Mark believes that the war for our minds is escalating as we are the most valuable commodity in existence. This is a very important presentation. A lot of insights, very well worthwhile seeing Mark, and it's great to see him at a BASES conference. Returning to BASES, we have Mark Pilkington. Mark's talk will be UFOs, a national security threat. Mark is the author of Mirage Men, A Journey into Disinformation, Paranoia and UFOs in 2010, and wrote the documentary film of the same name. He runs Strange Attractor Press, and he also makes electronic music whenever he can, and he's very good at that. Mark is currently in the early stages of a new book about UFO belief and its impact on our cultures. His website is strangeattractor.co.uk. This presentation discusses the CIA and Pentagon's differing views on what they say. UFOs, or UAPs, are a national security threat. Thomas Mikey Jensen, astroarchaeology and satellite analyst. NASA's best satellite images showing us life on Mars. Thomas is the founder of the United Family of Anomaly Hunters, UFAH, an international organization for astroarchaeology researchers with a main interest in planet Mars and our moon. Thomas is co-founder of Spacelink TV, Space Junk, the Black Knight Satellite Special, and many more video productions that he insists must be free to watch. These are also available on BASES2024.com. Thomas's presentation will be about the M18 anomaly, one of the best pieces of evidence of life on Mars. And this is all from NASA's own material. Syed is a former inspector of antiquities in Egypt, and he was former head of the Archaeological Documentation Department in Luxor. Syed studied Egyptology at the Faculty of Archaeology in Cairo University in the years 79 to 80. He has seen clear secrets, misnamed as errors, in Egyptian art and sculpture, giving the clear message on the movement of the Earth's crust changing where the sun rises and sets, something that may be about to happen again. Julie Phelps, who has spoken at BASES a number of times before. Julie is a former RAF mechanical propulsion engineer, which covers a wide range of advanced classified technologies. After leaving the RAF, she worked on advanced integrated circuit technologies. Her training involved directly engaging non-human intelligent life forms. She was forced to flee from her home in Canada after her husband was taken out by operatives of a hostile agency. Canada is an occupied country, as we are in the UK, by agents of a hostile agency. Her talk is in two parts, moving way beyond the current stagnation of whether non-humans exist and focusing on the developing and understanding some of the ET non-human cultures and societies. Lucy Wyatt, Teresa, and Sandy Adams are operating as a team. Lucy is an author of the Future Think book, Approaching Chaos. We Are Now. Teresa is a physicist, and Sandy is connecting the agendas of the World Economic Forum, UN, and the solar physics data set by Professor Valentina. This is a combined cooperation with these four researchers and authors. This will bring us up from the ancient origins of the immediate threat to all of organic life, combining the sociology, history, and science of the immediate threats we now face from the cosmos. Well, that's it for all the speakers. Basically, the Saturday afternoon and the Sunday afternoon are focused in very detailed areas. The existing ET and other beings which are on Earth anyway, and from different realities and dimensions, and the different races which have assembled to attack us from the deep past to the present. To combine this data set is to manage an understanding with a wider perspective of the threats we are now facing. The Sunday will bring in the physics, the ancient history, and the current agenda by enemies who are determined to kill all organic life in this world. Finally, I'm dedicating this conference two very dear friends who have left us. The first is the wonderful Dr. Rowney Kilda. This is her picture sitting on a boat with her passport photograph, also showing herself there. It's with her passport photograph there. I was introduced to Dr. Rowney Kilda by a dear good friend, Anna Hess, who left us only a few months ago. And this is a photograph of her with myself not too long ago. So many good people have fallen during these investigations, and probably many more will follow them. We have to get together and work this problem. We have a determined enemy to wipe us out. It's very simple. Learn about your enemy, analyze the enemy, know what it does as well as you possibly can. Because unless you understand the enemy that is going to kill you and is doing so right now, we will not succeed in destroying it. And destroying it, we must do now.